I know that not everybody has actually talked about this before, but before I talk about my topic on the corticals and density of a hair, I also want to let you guys know that not all hair that can bleach to cis-13 determines longevity. A hair that can bleach to cis-13 does not mean that that hair is going to last. And a hair that cannot bleach to cis-13 does not mean that that hair cannot last. What determines longevity of hair is how it is processed, not the amount or the extent of bleaching that it can take or how long it can bleach to. A hair that can bleach to cis-13 can be seated like this and comfortably and easily bleach to cis-13. But a hair that cannot get to cis-13 can actually live past a hair that can bleach to cis-13. And this is where my topic I talked about yesterday can come in because of strand thickness. A thickness of a strand can actually determine how well it can bleach or how well it can lift. If a strand is thinner, it means that it can lift easily. If a strand is thicker, it might not be able to lift to 613. And these thick strands can come in different regions, like I told you. It can be seen in most places, in different places. That is when you can say that the hair is coarse. And the coarser the hair, the lesser is able to lift to 613. That is why I say hair bleaching to 613 does not determine longevity. A hair that cannot lift to 613 has a very, very long possibility, or a good stress that cannot bleach to 613 has a long possibility that it can last more than a hair that can bleach to 613. I'm not excusing the fact that there are actually good hairs out there that can actually bleach to cis-13. I'm not excusing that fact. But actually, they are naturally raw hairs. They are natural hairs that cannot lift to 613 because the way we determine raw hairs here is just by its lifting to 613 or a good hair when it can lift to 613. It's not always like that. This particular topic now is majorly about a raw hair because of now we are expanding to different regions to source raw hairs. You get that now. So the thicker the strands, the lesser is likely to get to cis-13. The thicker the strands, the lesser is likely to get to cis-13, not because of it is a bad hair, but because the cortical is thick and bleach cannot penetrate the hair shaft comfortably the way it can penetrate a thinner strands. That is why you see thinner strands hair can bleach to cis-13 easily. You see factories that will tell you baby thin hairs can bleach to cis-13 easily because of the strands are thinner than a normal strand. I thought that they have fine strands, medium strands, and coarse strands. So medium and coarse actually is okay. The strands are thicker than the fine strands. Fine strands can get to cis-13 because of the how light the strands is and how light the cortical is. Do you get that now? So it does not mean that other hairs are not good, but actually it's just the nature of the hair. The hair is fine. The other one is medium. The other one is coarse.